Hi everyone, this is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth, and I have some groundbreaking information today in regards to the Boston Marathon bombing suspects. I just needed to shoot this video right now to get this on the record right now because this just happened to me within the last hour, so I want to get this on the record while it's still fresh in my mind. And I just had a lengthy, half-hour-long at least, conversation with the aunt of the two Boston Marathon bombing suspects, who told me some very, very, very revealing information. A huge piece of the puzzle in this case. Now, let me just take you back to the beginning. This morning, I contacted Merritt, is her name, the aunt of the two suspects, and asked to arrange an interview. I got her on the phone and told her my name is Dan Dix, I'm from Press for Truth, independent media outlet, and we would like to interview you and speak with you. And first thing she said is, where are you? And I said, we're located in Toronto, so we can come to where you are if you'd like. You don't have to go anywhere. We can come right to you to do this interview. And she started crying right there on the phone. She broke down into tears and just said, are you coming to kill me? Are they coming to kill me? You might kill me. They told me not to talk to media. I don't know why they're telling me not to speak with media. And she was very distraught. And I tried to calm her down and just say, we just want you to tell whatever you have to say, whatever it is you want to get out there, the information to the public. We're not like your other reporters. I saw you on the news. The mainstream media did not represent you properly, and we want you to have your voice heard. And she then said, okay, come. I have things I need to show you. I have things I have to show you. So, we said, okay, we're on our way, and we'll be there shortly. So we packed up, we got all our gear, we went to her apartment. I was standing in the lobby area, and I called her again to get buzzed in, and she answered the phone. I said, okay, we're here, we're ready to come up to speak with you. And again, right away, she said, who are you? You want to come inside my apartment? And we said, I just spoke with you, about an hour ago, and we arranged an interview. I'm with Press for Truth. My name is Dan Dix, and we're here to speak with you. And she started saying again, how do I know, you're not here to kill me? How do I know who you really are? And I didn't really know how else to just convince her that we're here to let you tell the world whatever it is you want to say. And that's when she all of a sudden just went right into some of the things that she did indeed want to say. And this is the important part. She told me right then and there, she said, I saw video, as she's very distraught and crying, says, I saw video of my oldest nephew Tamaran naked being placed in that cop car. I am telling you, 100% that was him. 100%, that was him. I know him, I am identifying him to you. Right now, I am telling you that was him. And then she said, the media is saying that he was killed in a shootout with the police, and that his younger brother hijacked a car and ran him over. And she said that can't be because I've seen him. That is him. Why did they not come to me to identify him? I know my blood. That is him, 100%. And I said, Merritt, tell me that again. Exactly what you just told me is what you can tell me. I'm downstairs right now. I'm ready to come up and you can tell the world. Because she said, yes, nothing, these don't make sense. The media believes, the whole world believes that my nephews did this because the media is telling them this and that. I'm telling you, that was not, that was him, 100% guaranteed. And I said, we have to, we got to get this information out there. And she again said, well, I don't know who you are. I'm afraid, she said, basically. She said, I don't even know what you look like. And I said, well, you can looked me up. I said it's pressfortruth.ca. My picture is on the homepage right there, and right away she's pressfortruth.ca. She's typing it in. She had her computer right in front of her, so I can hear that she's checking out the website. So she pulls it up, and she says, "Oh, I don't see your picture here." I said, "Well, just wait. You know, they're scrolling by, and you'll see me there." And then I pop up, and she says, "Oh yes, okay, you're holding the camera." And I said, "Yeah, that's me there with the beard holding the camera and the microphone, and yeah, that's me. I'm downstairs ready to come up and interview you now." And she cut me off right then and there and said, "Computer just crashed. I have virus. Screen went blank. I think they're watching. Started crying again. And so at this point, obviously, she's trying to ascertain what my agenda is. She was very, very concerned that I was there to cause her harm, and she pretty much had to just say, you know, I can't trust. I don't know. I just can't trust who you are. You said you are. And I said, the world needs to hear what you just told me. And she said, "Well, you tell them. I just told you." She said, "You get that video, you post it on your website, and you tell the world that I said that was him. I'm identifying 100%. And I said, "Well, they're not going to believe me if I tell them that you told me this. People will say, 'How do we know that she told you this?'" And she says, "Well, how do I believe that you're not here to kill me or to cause me some sort of harm?" And so basically, you know, she just said these questions don't add up, and things don't make sense, and they were set up. And I said, "Yes, I know. Their mother said they were set up. Their father said they were set up. You are saying they were set up. There's a lot of questions that do not add up and don't make sense." She said, questions, what questions?" And I said, "Well, you know, I've been following this as well, and I want to know about those federal agents or the security firm who was there in their khaki pants, khaki boots, you know, black coats and backpacks." And she said, yes, I know. I know who you're talking about, those guys. I've seen those pictures and videos. I know, yes. And I said, "Yeah, exactly, right? Like, who were those guys?" And she said, "Why you ask me? Why are you asking me?" And I tried to say, "No, I'm not asking you. I'm just trying to let you know where I'm coming from, that I've come across similar information. And, you know, the fact that their mother said that they have been in contact with the FBI for the last 3 to 5 years. And again, she just reiterated that, said, "Look, you tell the people that the naked man was him. Why did they not ask me to identify?" She said, why are they not, you know, asking me to identify this? This is my blood. I know, in deep down, this is him. I know it 100%. You tell the people." And again, I just tried to do my best, and obviously, you know, she's probably doing the right thing by not letting us in. I mean, technically, I don't know her. We are strangers showing up at her apartment, and I just didn't know how else to convince her that we're not here to cause you harm. We're here to let you tell your story to the world, and this information that you just told me is important, and people need to hear it. And she basically just said, no disrespect to you and your team, but I have to hang up, and you know, I'm sorry. And I mean, this manhunt just happened 2 days ago, so she probably hasn't even slept. She probably hasn't eaten a lot. She's not in a very good place right now. So, you know, she originally agreed to the sit-down one-on-one video interview with me, but again, when we got to her apartment and she was trying to figure out, you know, if we were there to cause her harm or not, but she did say, "This is what I have to tell the world. The man in the footage was my nephew, the oldest one. I'm telling you, 100%. And folks, the bottom line is, that would suggest, as she said, that in that case he couldn't have been killed in a shootout and driven over by a car by his nephew, because she saw him being placed into custody in the back of a police cruiser, stripped naked. They stripped him naked to see, the report says, to see if, make sure there was no explosives. And folks, the bottom line is the FBI does have a history of having their hands in these kinds of events. I mean, it's no secret anymore. It's been declassified that in the 1993 World Trade Center bombings, the FBI was all over that. And so now we're finding out that, well, one of the suspects is obviously dead. Now we're hearing that one of them was shot in the throat and not able to speak. Which, if you are setting up a couple of patsies, it is very, very convenient that neither of them can tell their side of the story. So, again, this is something that I just wanted to get out there, get on the record while it's fresh on my mind. As I said, I just got back home, back to my area of town here, and I just wanted to bust out the camera and tell you guys about this right away. I wish we could have gotten this, obviously. I mean, we were there, we were ready, but when I called her, I was expecting her to just buzz us in, and we were going to walk up, sit down, set up the cameras, do the interview. But right away she was trying to figure out who we truly are, what we really want, and there was people walking in and out of the lobby, so just to have some privacy with her, I stepped outside, and I'm basically pacing back and forth in front of her apartment building, talking to her for a good half hour. I hope I'm not leaving anything out. That's why I wanted to do this vlog right now while it's all fresh on my mind. But again, spoke with her. This is what she told me. She did get my contact info. She did want my phone number, and she wrote down my phone number. So this might not be the end of this. I may still be able to get her on the record to indeed tell me what she just told me about an hour or two ago in a private telephone conversation. And so again, this isn't over, but this is information that I felt had to get out there. Obviously, normally I do my daily videos from Monday to Friday, but in light of what just happened to me and within the last hour, I wanted to make sure to just tell you guys about it and just make sure that this information is out there. That their aunt is 100% positively identifying the naked man who was arrested and placed in the back of the cruiser as her nephew, the oldest one, Tamarin. So, again, this is still ongoing. Perhaps when she's not as distraught, and maybe when she gets a chance to check out what we're about, perhaps she'll want to call me back and explain to me what she told me today, but on the record. But again, I just really felt that I needed to relay this information to the rest of the world and let you guys know that there's some deep FBI involvement in this case, and we just simply cannot take what we're hearing from the mainstream media to be truth. So many misaccurate reportings, inconsistencies left, right, and center. The situation with these guys who were there before, during, and after the bombing. You've probably seen the photos and the videos by now. All these questions have gone unanswered, and so that's why we're going to continue to get to the bottom of this one, folks. And I'll do my best to stay on top of this latest groundbreaking information which she just revealed to me, which I am now trying to tell the rest of the world, folks. So again, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to keep up on this one, and I'll keep you up to date. And this is ongoing. So, wish me luck. I mean, pray for me. It was a little nerve-wracking just having this conversation in front of her apartment when she's telling me this kind of groundbreaking information that has not yet been revealed to the world through any of the mainstream. Anyways, guys, that's all for me for today. Again, I needed to get this off of my mind while it's still fresh on my mind. I will keep you up to date with any further updates that come in. And other than that, folks, you can tune back into pressfortruth.tv tomorrow or pressfortruth.ca, and I'll be right back reporting on this again tomorrow. And anyways, guys, that's it. Just wanted to let you know what's up, and I'll see you all right back here tomorrow.